Hello friends, welcome back. Here's one more TCS Digital Elevate Wing 1 preparation video. And this video will be dedicated to aptitude section. And this is going to be part 3rd for aptitude section. Part 1 and 2 are already uploaded on this channel. You can check the playlist TCS Digital. And link will also be provided for these videos in description. And in this video, we are going to discuss top expected question in assessment 2021. So here's your first question. Two ships are sailing in the sea on the two sides of a lighthouse. The angles of elevation of the top of lighthouse observed from the ships are 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. If the lighthouse is 100 meter high, find the distance between the two ships. So here are few options, but first of all we should understand the solution. So here is your solution. Let A be the height of the lighthouse and C and D be the position of the ship. One ship is here and second ship is here, and this is your lighthouse and its height is 100 meter. Now AB is equal to 100 meter obviously, as it is the height of lighthouse, and angle ACB it is given 45 degree, and angle ADB it is given 60 degree. Now AB upon AC, perpendicular upon base, AB upon AC is equal to tan 45 degree is equal to 1, as tan 45 degree is equal to 1. So AB upon AC is equal to 1. It means AC is equal to AB. So AC is also equal to 100 meter. Now AC is equal to 100 meter. Now AB upon AD using the same formula is equal to tan 60 degree, and value of tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. So 100 upon AD is equal to root 3. So AD will be 100 upon root 3. So distance between ships will be CD is equal to, you should watch here, CD is equal to CA plus AD. So CA plus AD is equal to 100 plus 100 by root 3. So it will be your answer 157. You can solve this calculation yourself. So option B will be correct. Now question 2. A shopkeeper sold an article for rupees 2500. If the cost price of the article is 2000, find the profit. And it is a very basic question. Now CP is equal to 2000, SP is equal to 2500, and profit is equal or gain is equal to SP minus CP. So profit will be 500. 2500 minus 2000 is equal to 500. Applying the formula, profit percentage is equal to profit divided by CP into 100. So we have profit is equal to 500, CP is equal to 2000, and multiply by 100 is equal to 25%. Never use SP while calculating profit. You should use CP to calculate percentage profit. This is the only thing that you should take care of in this type of questions. Now question 3. A train of length 200 meter crosses a man running at 10 km per hour in the same direction in 10 seconds. What is the speed of the train? So let us see the solution. When the train and man are moving in the same direction, then relative speed will be the difference between their individual speed. In this problem, the other way to find the relative speed is to divide the distance covered or length of the train by the time taken of the train to cross the man. Relative speed is equal to 200 by 10. Now we will convert it into kilometer per hour. For that we have to just multiply by 18 by 5 is equal to 72 kilometer per hour. Now let the speed of the train is x kilometer per hour. So the relative speed will be 72 kilometer per hour is equal to x kilometer minus 10. So x minus 10 is equal to 72. So x will be 72 plus 10 is x is equal to 82 kilometer per hour. So your answer will be 82 kilometer per hour. Now question 4. A train of length 200 meter takes 12 seconds to cross a man who is running at a speed of 10 km per hour in opposite direction of the train. What is the speed of the train? So here's the solution. Train and man are moving in opposite direction. So speed of train relative to man is the sum of individual speeds. Let the speed of train is x km per hour. Then the relative speed will be x plus 10 km per hour. In this problem, the other way to find the relative speed is to divide the distance covered or length of the train by the time taken to cross the man. Relative speed will be 200 divided by 12 is equal to 50 by 3, and when we will convert it into kilometer per hour, we will multiply it 18 by 5 as told in earlier question. Then it will be 60 kilometer per hour. And now as we have to simply add, x plus 10 is equal to 60 and x is equal to t minus 10 is equal to 50 kilometer per hour. So your answer will be 50 km per hour. Now question 5. A box contains 2 red, 3 green and 2 blue balls. What is the probability that none of the balls drawn is blue? So this is question from probability section, and these are very important questions. So here total number of balls will be 2, 3 plus 2 is equal to 7. Let S be the sample space, then n, the total number of ways of drawing out 2 balls out of 7 will be 7C2. So 7 combination 2, so it will be 7 into 6 divided by 2 into 1. 7 into 6 is equal to 42, divided by 2 is equal to 21. Let E be the event of drawing 2 balls, none of which is blue. Then NE, number of ways of drawing 2 balls out of 2 plus 3 balls is equal to 5C2. So here 5 into 4 divided by 2 into 1 is equal to 10. So PE, probability of event, will be number of event divided by number of sample space. So 10 by 21. It will be your required answer. And here the formula used is NCR is equal to, let 7 be N and C is here and 2 be R. Then formula will be factorial N divided by factorial N minus R into factorial R. So here when we will calculate factorial N, it will be factorial of 7 and factorial of N minus R, that is 7 minus 2, it will be factorial of 5. So factorial of 5 is cancelled by factorial of 5 here, because factorial of 7 will continue 7 into 6 into factorial of 5. So it is cancelled here, and in denominator part we have factorial of R also in multiply, so we are considering 2 into 1. So it is in short, so understand it properly. Now question 6. A man draws 2 cards at random from a pack of 52 cards. What is the probability that one is spade and other is a heart? So here is your solution. As per question, number of sample space is equal to 52C2. So here will be 52 into 51 divided by 2 into 1. And I have already told the formula used here is NC2 is equal to factorial N divided by factorial N minus R into factorial R. And here N is equal to 52 and R is equal to 2. So please don't forget to use this formula, because if you simply memorize that if there is something like this, then just multiply by 52 and minus 1 and divide by 2 into 1, then this can make you to do mistake in your exam. Similarly NE, number of ways of drawing 1 spade out of 13 and 1 heart out of 13. As I hope you all know that there are 13 spade and 13 heart in a deck of cards. So it will be 13C1 into 13C1. In this case 13 into 13 will be equal to 169. So NE divided by NS will be required probability that we are finding. So it will be 169 divided by 1326. So your answer will be 13 divided by 102. Now question 7. Value of 256 raised to power 0.16 in 256 raised to power 0.09 is. So here what will be the value? And here are your options, but we have to watch the solution. And I hope all of you knows that a raised to power m into a raised to power b, we get a raised to power a plus b. So in this case 256 raised to power 0.16 plus 0.09. So we will get 256 raised to power 0.25 is equal to 256 raised to power 1 by 4, because simply 1 by 4 means 0.25. So 4 raised to power 4 raised to power 1 by 4. So 4 raised to power 4 into 1 by 4. Because in case like this, if a raised to power b raised to power c, then we will get a raised to power b into c. So here we are simply multiplying these both powers, 4 into 1 by 4. So we will get our answer simply 4. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I request all of you to subscribe this channel IT India.